And here we go, somebody that you're very familiar with, Walker Stewart. The leader of the Merxist regime. Looks like he's got a couple of his followers with him. The one and only Merc.
Of course, Merc. The loyalists are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta tell you tonight, it is all about the toys for the general public, but for Merc, it is all about the victories. He has his loyalists by his side. On the right, you'll see Derek James. On the left, you'll see Cade Fight. The loyalists are here to back the Merxist regime in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
And Merc is here for one thing and one thing only: collecting victories. Hell, by any means necessary.
Absolutely.
D'Lo, you know one thing or two about working in a regime?
Yeah, I do. I'm very familiar with being in a group like this where your only goal is to wreak havoc and take names, and that's what Mark's all about, man. I got to tell you that now.
Well, he's definitely going to have his hands full tonight with this opponent. These loyalists, do they really buy into everything that Merc's saying, Walker? Are they really that brainwashed?
It's not about buying in, Tony Snow. This is what Merxism is all about. It's about conversion. It is about victories. These people want championship gold, just like the man who is about to make his way down to ringside tonight, Malik Mayfield.
Malik Mayfield winning that ladder match at Bubba's Brewhouse for that title shot, being unsuccessful in that attempt against Wobble, but that has not in any way dampened his enthusiasm whatsoever. He's here, he's hyped, he's getting the crowd behind him, and he's ready to take it to Merc and his regime today in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Malik Mayfield, one of the most charismatic individuals in all of Texoma Pro, but don't be fooled by his smile or his antics. This man can flat out wrestle inside the squared circle.
Walker, he reminds me a lot of Keith Lee. He's incredibly agile and mobile for a man his size and stature.
I can definitely see some comparisons being made in that direction, Tony, I have to admit. Malik Mayfield, a native of the Oklahoma scene, getting a warm fan welcome to the Ardmore Convention Center tonight.
Oh, look at Merc stealing some moves from Malik there, trying to get all limbered up, if you will.
That's more of a mental war games there. Just try to get into Malik's head. And here we go.
All right, and with that, we are off and going here. Malik and his loyalists paying a lot of attention, shunning the crowd here. Literally shunning them, D'Lo.
And speaking of the crowd, you'll notice a large amount of children screaming in the audience. That is because of the Toys for Tot toy drive done here by Texoma Pro. There's a large number of children here. That's why the special start time of 2 p.m.
2 days in a row of toy drives and a big mountain of toys. We're going to have some happy kids here on Christmas morning. That's what it's all about. 1, 2, near fall.
Hell, I want to be happy on Christmas morning. Where's my presents at?
Well, hey, your present is being in my presence. Your gift is the gift of Tony.
Oh, thank you.
Walker gets it every month, and he doesn't appreciate it.
I have to admit, he's right.
Okay, thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Back to the action in the ring. Merc standing tall off the ropes. Malik with the drop down and the... Oh, look at that.
Oh, with a one-legged leapfrog
I
there.
thought it was going to be a scissor kick, but it looked like a one-legged leapfrog.
Very impressive athleticism. You'll notice that's what you're going to see out of Malik Mayfield. It is spontaneous, and it is surprising in nature, boys.
And that's the one thing, the athleticism of Malik. It is off the chains. Very few guys with that body shape, that size, that much strength can move around the way Malik can.
This is quite a clash of styles here, D'Lo. We have Malik Mayfield, who's, as you said, explosive, likes doing the flashy flips, the back springs and all that. And then you've got Merc, who he specializes in ground and pound, taking his opponent down, focusing on a limb. So this is definitely a clash of styles here. Oh, Malik with that beautiful back body drop.
Cover.
One, just a 1 count as Merc kicks out. Walker, what does Merc have to do here?
Merc's going to have to find a way to stay on his feet. That's what it comes to when it comes to the leader of the Merxist regime. You said it before, Tony. He is a ground and pound style of professional athlete.
Oh, Merc finding some exception to something in the ring there. Grabbing Malik out of the corner. Beautiful forearm shot.
Now what Merc needs to do is isolate a body part, particularly maybe the lower extremities, the legs, the quads of Malik, and get rid of that explosive offense, but it doesn't seem to be working right now.
And Malik seems to be doing very well for what is in essence a handicap match here. 3-on-1. He's not even really paying attention to the loyalists on the outside. Just a 2 count.
Well, the loyalists are being very loyal and standing on the floor.
There you go.
It's not about the loyalists, gentlemen. Malik Mayfield feeds off the energy of the fans here tonight in Ardmore.
The people.
That's what it's all about today, the people, more specifically the kids. As the Merc is shot back into the corner by Malik. Irish whip. Malik getting the crowd behind him here.
Malik creating some distance. Backhand roundup. No, kick to the back.
I've never seen that before. Merc definitely had this film studied on Malik.
And that drop kick, that is what we call a game changer, ladies and gentlemen.
Raining down those fists on top of Malik Mayfield.
Yeah, that drop kick was right to the lower back in that small part of the spine there. A lot of pressure there can definitely cut off your explosiveness from the waist down.
Absolutely. Deaden both of those legs out. Oh, big right hand from the Merc. Directly to the face of Malik. He's wobbling a little bit.
Oh, nice roundhouse. Sound like a Louisville slugger there.
My goodness, like a 2x4. Covering him, Merc. One. Just a 2 count as Malik kicks out one more time. The indomitable will of the cheer captain on display here, Walker.
And you're starting to see the frustration build inside Merc. He's trying to show off. He's trying to prove something to the loyalists tonight in Derek James' cage fight. That is the goal every single time Merc steps into this ring.
Now, Walker, you're more familiar with Merc and this regime he has. Are these the only loyalists, or does he have more?
Yeah, there are loyalists all over this great country, Tony Snow. There is no one better to be following than Merc. He's trying to prove that here tonight with a victory over Malik Mayfield. He's already convinced Cade Fight and Derek James. We'll see if he can convince the masses here in Ardmore.
Did he convince you? You sound like you're a propaganda guy.
Well, I wouldn't call it propaganda, D-Lo. I'd calling it like I see it, all right?
Yeah.
Merc has proven it time in and time out, whether it's here in Texoma Pro or anywhere else in the great state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, D-Lo, I'm with you. I think Walker's been sipping the Kool-Aid over there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm all on that. Oh, wow, I've never seen that before.
1, 2, just a 2 count.
I thought Merc was going to go for a hurricanrana, but then forced his way down and just sat down on the chest of Malik. What a great high-impact maneuver that was.
Yes, beautiful senton there from Merc, and I got to tell you, like I've been saying, folks, this is exactly what the regime is all about. It's putting the hurt in on people like Malik Mayfield.
Yes, sir, and Merc has been in charge this entire match, firmly in the driver's seat as he pulls Malik up. Front chancery. We're going to see here swinging neck breaker, shake, rattle, and roll, if you will. 1, 2, just a 2 count for Merc.
And you got to like the way Merc is controlling the pacing and the rhythm of this match. He slowed it down to his pace and now taking control.
Very methodical, if you will, incredibly methodical. Taking his time. 1, 2, every action having a purpose and every action high impact here as he takes it to the cheer captain.
And that's one of the things that they teach within this regime that Merc is a part of there, Tony.
What's that, beating down cheer captains?
Well, not just that, but also every single action having a purpose. There's emphasis in every single step taken by Merc, including his loyalists on the outside who are putting the boots to Malik
What
Mayfield.
do these guys have against cheerleaders, D-Lo? What's going on?
You know what? They may not like cheerleaders at all, but you know what? You got to like the efficiency of the loyalists. They got in, did their action. The referee he never saw it because he was distracted by Merc.
They've definitely drunk the Kool-Aid. They're bought in. You can tell from those actions of the loyalists on the outside.
Now Merc up to the second rope.
What's he going to do? Measuring on Malik, starting to stir a little bit here. Taking a lot of time, though, Walker.
Malik's got to find a way to counteract this.
Oh, double X hand to the back of the neck.
And the impact on that double axe handle. 1, 2, pin attempt, just short. What impact on that double axe handle? It's like he was almost charging it up. I'd say he's wasting time, D-Lo, but we've seen this pace that Merc has established. He is just fine with taking this slow, methodical pace here.
He feels confident in what he has done and the amount of damage he's inflicted, so he's not in a rush or anything like that. He's just going to take his time.
Spending all this time shunning Malik, ends up on the far end of a Manhattan drop, Walker.
And we talked about game changers earlier on, and the tides have turned in the favor of the cheer captain.
Chop after chop.
Now Malik firing up, trying to gather some momentum here.
Off the ropes, ducking down under the clothesline, ducking one more time.
Oh, what a
beautiful
clothesline!
lariat. Clotheslines the Merc right out of his boots. Beautiful standing drop kick. Look at the agility. What a vertical leap there, D-Lo.
And Malik is on fire right now, stringing together offensive maneuvers. He is in control, and what's up next?
Here we go. That beautiful back spring. Elbow right to the back.
Shades of the Great Muda.
And a running bulldog.
I am loving what I'm seeing out of Malik Mayfield tonight. He is taking it to Merc in all aspects. He's fired up here tonight, gentlemen.
Don't say that too loud. Merc might not be too happy with you, loyalists.
Here's the thing you've got to give Malik. He took all that punishment and still was able to turn it around and mount this tremendous comeback.
Here we go, D'Lo. He's going for that moonsault. We've seen this many times.
Up to the top, and here, the athleticism.
Wait a minute.
Moonsault, lands on his feet.
Lands on his feet. What's going on? Oh, but Merc catching it. What are we going to see here? Hurricane Rana maybe. Oh, but he's turning it around into a sit-out power bomb.
Look at the power.
2.
Oh, almost got him with the Liger driver. Wow.
I thought he had that one, guys. I thought he had that one. What impact on that sit-out power bomb. Liger driver, if you will, D'Lo. What incredible explosiveness out of the cheer captain.
But you see, this match has taken a lot out of both individuals. Both men are down trying to get their breath.
Everyone is running off of fumes at the moment, and it's all about attrition. Who can make it back to their feet first?
First man to his feet will have a decided advantage in the remainder of this match.
Beeler executing that 10 count, but now Malik up to his feet first. Measuring the Merc. Oh, trying for that kick. Merc catching it.
Oh!
Beautiful roundhouse, though.
Picture perfect, right on the chin. Twist of fate.
Oh, what a cutter by Merc. And he's covering him. Malik's not moving. 1, 2.
Oh, wow. What an opening contest we're having here, gentlemen.
That's got to be the closest near fall I've ever seen, guys.
Merc is on a mission to prove something tonight to the Texoma Pro faithful. Trained in the Wrestle One dojo in Japan. Folks, Merc has what it takes. He's trying to prove it right now.
Well, you can see the Japanese influence, the things and the maneuvers Merc is using.
Merc measuring up. Malik trying to make himself to the top rope here.
Malik trying to stir a little bit, trying to change the angles.
Merc taking a little too much time. Malik's up. Meets him with a chop.
Now Malik is climbing up to the second rope. What has he got in mind?
Merc staggered.
This is a dangerous and precarious position for both men to be in.
To say the least. That's a long way to the floor down there.
It's only getting more dangerous by the second.
Malik lands on his feet again. This guy's so nimble. He's like a cat.
Oh, kick to the gut.
Catching him out of midair with that kick.
Oh, and a beautiful super kick, and Merc goes down. This could be the moment Malik's been looking for.
But he's got to stay on top of him here, Tony. He cannot give Merc an inch to breathe.
No, and Malik has got to scramble. He's got to take advantage of this moment.
Going back up. Is he going to try that moonsault yet again, Walker?
Wait a minute. And what is Derek James doing?
They're doing what I expected them to do, man.
Oh, and there's where the numbers game comes into effect here.
I told y'all, handicap match. Malik's fighting a 3-on-1. I would expect nothing else from Merc.
Oh, Anita, back of the head, and that's all she wrote. I guarantee it.
1, 2, 3, and that's it, folks.
What
As
a
Merc
match.
sends Malik's head directly through the canvas there, Walker. What a high-impact knee from the Merc.
Well, he got the job done, and it doesn't matter how he did it, gentlemen. The
Wait, what are
facts
you talking
are the
about?
facts.
What are you talking about? Doesn't matter how he got it done.
It is about wins and losses here in Texoma Pro Wrestling, folks, and the win goes to the leader of the Merxist regime, and I'm proud of him. I think he did a fantastic job.
You got to say it right, Walker. It doesn't matter.
Hold on. What, are you drinking grape or orange or just purple lime? What flavor Kool-Aid are you sipping on? How can you call that a clean victory?
It doesn't matter whether it's clean or whether it's not. It's about what the books say, and the books mark a win in the column for the leader of the Merxist regime and the regime itself. Merc, Cade Fight, Derek James, happy for all of them.
Are you wearing a Merxist regime t-shirt under that shirt?
Yeah.
Mark? I think I see something there.
You got Merc underwear on, don't you?
I saw you guys out back earlier. He paid you off, didn't he?
I plead the fifth, okay?
See, look at that. Guilty conscience.
Guilty, guilty, guilty.
Well, D'Lo, what an opening match we had tonight.
I mean, a tremendous opening contest. What a way to start this great event off. What a way to entertain the young fans we have of Texoma Pro here. Great way to start the night.
And next up, we've got quite an interesting dynamic, if my run sheet serves me correctly. Last night at Sherman, Texas, at the Oaks Lodge Arena, we saw Red James tried to join the Guerrilla Militia. He wanted to be the new initiate. As you've seen, D'Lo, in your travels down here to Texoma, the Guerrilla Militia has been running rather rampant. I know you've had your hands full of Shane Taylor.
Yeah.
But there's been something crazy going on, and Red wanted a part of that, and he didn't really seem up to snuff last night. So
no,
tonight,
he got dropped on his head.